Hey guys, Drew here, and it's time for a new video, and in this video it's a Geo's Ramblings video, so I'm going to just do something random on RuneScape, and that includes doing the troll invasion right now, because I've not done it this month, so I am able to get the reward. Oh shit, wait, defend, right? Yeah? Oh, I see. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. The horde is actually faster, by all accounts. It basically means the monsters over the 20 waves are crammed into 7, and now I've actually seen... Oh, wait, wait, wait. Don't want auto retaliate. Oh no, god, this is a bad bloody start. So, right, this table is actually really awesome because I can spec this thing, recover at this table, and have my entire spec bar back. Now I understand why this is recommended as such a good training spot, because you can constantly recover your special and really get out the dragon claw specials. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it makes it quite a bit faster. Let's just show my XP. Just keep going that. Keep doing that. Sometimes, obviously, you run out of the supply table because you use it too much. You can't spec everything. But for that, you know, I just pull out the rapier. But for the most part, I seem to get quite good hits. And I don't really see there's any point in using Dragon Claws there. So let's just kill both of these. Anyway, guys, I want to talk about something that I've mentioned in brief quite before. The Squeal of Fortune. Now, when it first came out, there were so many people complaining. I think, in fact, people were overwhelmingly on one side of the argument. The Squeal of Fortune is crap. Now, that said, you know, I respect people's opinions, and that's fine. If they think it's a crap update, then that's fair enough. But having said that, when I come on RuneScape and it's about to be midnight British time, and everyone is and everyone's quite excited about Squeal of Fortune. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's time for Squeal of Fortune. They'll log in, they'll do it twice on their account. And then not only that, they will log into perhaps 3 other different accounts, do it all on those accounts, perhaps they're even members' accounts so they can do it twice, or just once if they're free to play, and then they'll complain about the reward. But oops, shit, I didn't mean to spec that one. But the thing is, there were so many players overwhelmingly complaining about it to start with, and then as soon as it turns midnight, and you're able to do the Squeal of Fortune again, I see the people complaining about it, doing it, preparing for it, and then logging into 5 different accounts and doing it all on there. I can't help but think it's a little hypocritical, but you know, they are just taking advantage of the game mechanics, I suppose, why not? But to see the people who are actively like really complaining about how bad the Squeal of Fortune is for the game and for the economy, to see them embracing it to such a high level, makes me think it's a little bit hypocritical. RuneScape players can sometimes be quite, I think the word would be volatile. You know, they can change their opinion in a matter of seconds. I've seen them do it. I've seen it happen for video makers. And that's because perhaps, you know, before we experience something, we complain about it. I've definitely done that before. I've complained about an update before I've really experienced it, and then kind of been eating my words later down the line because it turns out to be quite a decent update. And I just wasted a spec on that one. The troll generals on here are quite actually strong. But yeah, the summary of that was basically that RuneScape players sometimes don't actually experience an update before they complain about it. And having said that, Jagex sometimes don't have that much foresight into their update. Sometimes Jagex have not that much foresight and too much hindsight. But that's inevitable for a game company. Perhaps they could experience the game mechanics more, integrate themselves in the community better, and work out what people would appreciate more. But I think Jagex and players actually have the same problem, which is why we sometimes have such clashes over updates and the economy failing and everything like that. Well, the economy never really fails because it's a free economy, but it does really have massive changes and crashes and rises and inflation, which makes people think it's failing. But I suppose that's just inevitable with all the updates we have and all the changes we have to this game. The economy is going to be, again, quite volatile. I've used that word twice. That could be my new word, volatile. Bloody hell. I like how he teleported me to him just so I can kick his ass. Yeah, pussy. Let's go back here. Yeah, every time I run back to the table, just before I get back there, they sometimes teleport me back to themselves. And that's really annoying because then I have to run back to the table again, and then I'll find me teleported back to them. I do really like this. So before, the first time I did it on a video, and I didn't even look at this table. I didn't read about the update. I didn't look at any guides. I didn't look at any other videos or coverage of the update, and I didn't even know this table existed. So I went through it, you know, using spec recovers, using loads of food and prayer potions, and then realized, oh bloody hell, there's this table right here that just recovers everything. and it does make it so much faster. If it wasn't for this table, this thing would piss me off sometimes, but this table just makes it so bliss. And yes, I've had so many people saying this spot is an awesome training spot. I believe you'll just come in the hard wave as usual, or perhaps in the easy one, and you'll just keep recovering the specials and attacking them. And the marvel is, even when you've completed it once, you can do it again. You won't get the reward obviously because you get a big XP reward at the end. You won't receive that again because that's a one-time thing a month, but you can practice, so you can go in here and do everything you're seeing right now. You just won't get a massive XP reward at the end. And as a little side note, I'd love to know what you guys think about my new microphone. I did buy the new microphone quite a while ago before I got into these really active videos over the past few days, and I've really asked you guys what you thought. I know my last microphone was very good and very different. You know, my voice sounds a little bit different in this, but I think it's more accurately portrayed. But I snapped the headset, you know, I had a nice headset, a nice microphone. It wasn't that expensive, and I just put it on my head and snapped it in half. You know, I felt like the Hulk for a few seconds. I'm totally exaggerating. But yeah, I snapped it in half, so I had to go buy a new headset, and I bought this Turtle Beach one. It's quite a nice headset. It's quite expensive for what it is, and it's definitely not as comfortable as my last one. But the sound quality and the microphone quality is fantastic, especially the sound. The microphone quality isn't much of an improvement on my last one, but the sound quality definitely is. I do like this Turtle Beach headset. It looks nice. But again, I don't think it's worth the price, what I paid for. But you see so many people with Turtle Beach headsets, so many people using the PS3 and using the Xbox, because obviously this is a multi-console headset. I can use this with an Xbox 360 or a PS3. But I don't own either of those. Maybe I'll consider buying one. I've been increasingly interested in the Xbox 360 lately. But again, having a gaming laptop and a gaming PC kind of renders those two obsolete, because I can still play games online with my friends. I can still play the majority of the games that are available on the 360 and PS3 and more. I can still play online and talk to my friends and get achievements if I really want, if I care about that. You know, Steam offers that kind of functionality, and I believe Origin does as well. So really I'm not missing much by not having a console. But I'm interested in buying one, I do suppose. I mean, Xbox 360s aren't that expensive. It's supposed to just, when you come to buying the games, that's when it really gets expensive, because you can buy an Xbox 360, you can buy some old games from a second-hand store or your friends or online. You can get some decent games for £5 or £10. But when it comes to a new game coming out like the new Mass Effect, you're looking at spending £40 to £50 perhaps getting this game, which I suppose in dollars would be, you know, $70, $60 on this game. I'm not sure if generally things are more expensive in England, but you're looking to spend a lot of money buying the new games, which kind of puts me off wanting to buy a console, because everything seems cheap. You buy the Xbox and then you start downloading stuff, and you're downloading games and demos, and then you have to buy a new hard drive, and then that's a lot added on. And then you find yourself buying the new games, and before you know it, you're spending a couple £100 over the first month of having it, more than you paid for the Xbox on bloody games and a hard drive for it. Now obviously I'm not going to have that problem with the laptop. I suppose the games are just as expensive for the most part, but I find there's more of an abundance of games that people actually still actively play available on the PC, whereas these aren't always available on the PS3 or Xbox. And obviously I don't need to worry about hard drive space or anything, because that all came with the gaming laptop. And when I built my gaming PC, you know, that was all part of the design. And why is he not there? I'm sure. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Let's just fire him. Oh shit, let's fight this one. Let's not. Oh, I'm on wave 6. Nearly finished. That is amazing. I mean, I've not been particularly fast considering, you know, I've been making this video. But I mean, it's been quite good. Oh, I haven't used my Iron Scroll, my Iron Titan special scroll throughout the entire thing. That might have made it quite a bit faster. I did tell you guys I was going to get 99 summon in the bonus XP weekend. I'm still planning to do that. As you can see, only 781k till I get it. And that'll be really sweet to see the Steel Titan. Obviously I've been 98 for such a long time because I never really wanted the Steel Titan. I never cared about 99 or the cape, or theoretically being fully max combat 138.6 I believe it is. Yeah, I just left it where it was, but now I feel it's time to get it and move on a bit with that. I'm still moving on with my attack goal. I did hit 68 mil XP. I haven't been playing that much and I forgot to drink my overload. Oh bloody hell, such a noob. Perhaps it might be a time to hit a rock tail. My quick prayers are wrong as well. Oh bloody hell. You guys must think I'm such a noob sometimes watching these videos, but then again I suppose maybe it's listening, and yeah, when I'm talking about what I'm doing in gaming, you're just listening to the video and not watching it. You can't put the context on it. So never mind. If you're not watching, I'm currently fighting Nyx solo, and you know, she hasn't even hit me yet. Not really, I'm troll invasion of course, like I said earlier in the video. And I've really rambled on this video. Now guys, yeah, I do love making these videos and I have made them very actively. But it does dishearten me to see some people perhaps disliking the video. Like, I made the first ramblings video, the first long ramblings video lately, the first one in a long time. I didn't get a single dislike. It got great feedback, not a single dislike, over 100 likes. I was like, wow, that's great. People really seem to like that. But the next one, which was around 8 minutes longer, got 4 dislikes. There's not any hate on the video, no comments trolling me, no hate comments, apart from one that did it on purpose to, because I asked for some trolling. I think he did it on purpose anyway, I really hope so. And I wonder what changed, because the next one got 4 dislikes. It was 21 minutes long, not the podcast, the Geo's ramblings that I did after the first one live, I believe was 19 or 18. It got 4 dislikes. And I was really curious as to why that one got 4 dislikes and the one before it didn't. So I do ask you guys, if you decide you don't like a video, please, just please, leave me some... Oh, fucking hell. Stop talking, Geo, just do the bloody thing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my days. Shit the bed. Never had this problem last time. It's because I'm making a video. You guys are giving me bad luck and I'm gonna die to cliff. Perhaps I should eat some food. Do. Oh, let's just pray. That's better. Let's just kill the motherfucker. I'm not sure if it's better to kill the other monsters first, and I believe the table obviously stops respawning so much on the last wave, and the wave before that. Not exactly sure on that, you guys can comment to let me know, but in Trolling Vision it seems the supply table stops respawning at the same frequency on the last wave, or if have hit the max cap over all the waves. I'm sure last time I specced Cliff like 4 times with the Dragon Claws and he died very fast, although I may be wrong and now I'm eating rocktails. I'm sure I got through it last time with eating their food. I don't know what's changed. Maybe I've used the supply table more throughout the entirety and hit the max cap for all the waves. Just die, you little bastard. It's these bloody mages. I don't even know what to fucking pray. I'm not gonna die on this. That would be so embarrassing. I've got a claw spec. Yes, I have. Boom, 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 boom. Die. I was talking about something rather important. Oh, I was talking about why that video got dislikes and why the one didn't before that. So if you guys don't enjoy a video or you have some, feedback for it, I'd really appreciate if you'd let me know by commenting on the video saying what you didn't like. Perhaps it was too long, perhaps it was too short, perhaps I didn't talk enough, perhaps the subjects I talked about pissed you off a little bit. It'd be fantastic to know in the comment section, because that gives me, a more accurate representation of what you guys like about my videos and what you appreciate about them and what I can make more in the future to make you guys more entertained by my videos. But yeah, that was just a little curious. It was only 4 dislikes, it was nothing big, but I was curious why that one got them and the one before them didn't get any. Because as far as I'm concerned, obviously not much changed, but I mean the length changed, I was talking about something completely different, I was doing something different on RuneScape, so I mean it could have been any of the reasons. Or alternatively, one of my subscribers who just loves to dislike my videos was logged on at the time. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to dislike his video. Right, we have nearly finished this. I can't believe I ate all that food on the last wave. I'm such a noob. Never mind, at least I'm going to get a big chunk of experience at the end of this, which is fantastic. Die, my troll run, die. Oh, I still forgot to use Iron Titan Special. When I'm not doing a video, I promise I do use Iron Titan Special, I remember, and I do this much more efficiently. Obviously I'm talking at the same time and thinking what I'm going to say, because it's rather spontaneous. Before I make a video, I know what I'm going to talk about, I know how I'm going to structure the video to a degree, but I don't always know how I'm going to say it, what exactly I'm going to say, so it's kind of all spontaneous. I do get lots of people saying, Geo, do you script your videos? I've said so many times I didn't. I in fact even made it evident on some videos that I didn't, and showed you like how I plan my videos, showed you a little real life video while I was making one, I believe. But some people still do ask me, but no, it's all just coming off the top of my mind. I'm aware when I introduce a video and when I do an outro of a video, like I did in the podcast, my friend speculated, I sound a bit different. My tone of voice changes from when I'm introducing a video and doing the outro for a video, because that's something I say so often. That's redundant in each video. It's going to be the same in every video. Did I just level up something? What the fuck was that? I guess not. The trolls have a... Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, so I finished that. Let's give me my reward. Happy days. Collect activity reward. Yeah, my videos are quite spontaneous, so I don't exactly know what I'm going to say in them. I know what I'm going to talk about vaguely, but I never know where the videos are quite going to take me and how long they're going to last. Right. A problem I've increasingly noticed in this area is that my FPS just dies. You know, I get a higher FPS on, let's say, Modern Warfare 3 or StarCraft 2. I get a higher FPS on those two games, even recording with fraps, than I do in RuneScape in some areas. And Willow Edge I get so in control of the issue and are improving it. This is definitely improved from last time. The first time I came in here after I recently started playing actively again, I was getting around 5 FPS. It was barely even playable. I mean, this is obviously because Jake's doing massive improvements and they can't know how everyone's PC is going to react. So, I mean, they can't have that much foresight into it. They can't know exactly how every type of PC is going to react, every type of drivers, cards, different builds. They can't know. Different operating systems. There's so many different ways that it could go that they can't possibly know everything. No, they just concern me that I'm on quite a high-end Nvidia card, quite a popular high-end Nvidia card on, you know, Windows 7. I'm on everything that's quite high-end and popular. Yeah, I still have FPS issues sometimes. Right now, you know, that's not really a good example. My FPS isn't that high right now. Some of that is down to fraps, but most of it is down to the RuneScape engine. There we go, look at that. Oh, it's terrible. That should not happen on this PC. I've got a nice, I showed you guys my laptop in my gaming, my real life video, my gaming setup. I've got an i7, you know, really high-end Nvidia card. Oh, really decent RAM. You know, a common misconception is that if people think you have more RAM, your PC is inevitably faster, which is not actually the case. As long as you got enough RAM to run the programs that you want to run, adding any more won't make it faster, because that's not what RAM does. RAM is volatile memory, and you could basically envision RAM, this is really not an accurate way to describe it, as a tiny little hard drive that just stores temporary memory. Like the CPU, that's what does all the processing. The RAM doesn't do the processing. Adding more RAM won't add more speed, but adding more powerful processor will add more speed. That's generally a misconception. Obviously, if you've got 1 GB RAM and you're doing lots of stuff, then you're going to suffer because of the RAM. But say you've got 4 GB RAM, you've got 4 GB, a high speed, a decent manufacturer RAM. You're probably not going to need any more. I don't. No, I really don't need more than 4. For example, I don't do that much at once. You know, I do quite a lot at once. I have quite a lot running right now, and it's not even touching the 4 GB. I don't know why I'm rambling on about that, but lots of people seem to think, you know, adding more RAM will make me so much faster. It'll make it more, how to describe, more resilient to running more programs and the lag spikes you may potentially get when a program runs out of control and goes crazy and starts using all your memory. But otherwise, it won't really change that much, and I don't know why I'm rambling about that. I've gone from FPS to that, and that's completely strange. But yeah, I was just complaining a little bit about the FPS on RuneScape, but right now, it's not that bad. I mean, when I'm recording with fraps, I should be no less than 30, and I am less than 30 right now. But that could be the fact I'm running other programs, etc. But it really shouldn't be. I'm looking into buying a solid state hard drive for anyone who's a bit nerdy. A solid state hard drive would be really awesome. I could put the temporary Java files and the temporary cache files on the solid state drive as well to really speed it up, because obviously the read and write of a solid state drive is so much faster than a normal hard drive. However, a solid state drive is really expensive. You know, you'll only get a tiny little drive, 64, 128 gig, and you'll be looking at paying quite a lot of money for that. If you want a high-end one, maybe £100, maybe more. They're really small, so not good for like installing all your programs, storing your music and your movies. That wouldn't be cost effective unless you've got loads of solid state drives. Oh guys, I'm sure you don't want me rambling on about this. I did actually have a lot of people asking me about gaming PCs and what I'd recommend, so if you guys would still like to see that, it was on my real life channel, but if you'd like to see it, I'd like to let you know in the comment section if you're thinking about building a gaming PC or me reviewing some products while I'm talking on RuneScape. That would be good. I would love to do that, so you guys should let me know in the comment section. As I've said before guys, I really do love making these ramblings videos because it gives me the opportunity to sit here and talk to myself and still have justification for it. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I can still justify why I'm talking to myself. If a flatmate knocks on my door, says who are you talking to? Myself, about making a video, so I mean it's totally not weird. So it gives me the nice chance to talk to myself. And the podcast was up yesterday guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you listened to it, it was over 1 hour long. It wasn't just me talking. Because I believe just 1 hour of me talking, maybe you'll shoot yourself. Or maybe you'll enjoy it. You can let me know in the comment section again. But it was a podcast and I thought it went quite well. It was quite popular. People seemed to enjoy it. There wasn't really any negative feedback. There were a few, but it was our first one. It was a pilot of the podcast, and we will be actively doing those every week or every couple of weeks and keep those up. It was just a pilot though, so obviously there were going to be a few things that weren't quite right that we will find out next time. Why is this guy cutting normal trees? We'll never know. Anyway, sitting down because I'm going to read some of the comments in the last video. A big thank you to everyone who said happy days on my last Geo's Ramblings video, Geo's Ramblings 18, because that was really sweet to see. Okay, let's have a look through some of the comments. I'll probably have a look through more than 5. Drink Some T7 said happy days, happy days. KP said I prefer these long Geo's Ramblings. I hope everyone else does, as it seems to be the general consensus. Gambler RUS said we want to see longer videos, so I can keep that up. And here's what Last Prod said, and this is something that seems to be the case completely and why I want to make these videos. Love the longer videos, perfect length to put in the background and listen to while escaping. Just a tip, to help most of us, can you warn us in the video if you want us to see something on screen so we can minimize RS for a minute or two? I did read that comment before making this video, but I actually forgot about it. But I mean, I wasn't doing anything particularly interesting in this video on RuneScape, although I was complaining about it quite a lot. I will remember to warn you guys if something interesting happens on screen next time. I will remember that. Amanda Zandia, I love the way you pronounce bucket. Wait, no, bucket. That's why I say it properly. Bloody Americans and Canadians. I pronounce everything correctly. Okay, not everything. XI Goton IX 28 posted happy days on my video about 10 times. In fact, so many times that half of them are flagged, if not all of them are flagged as spam because he said happy days so much. Yeah, I think it was 10 times. That is really happy days. Or maybe more. Go into the next page and I can still see it. Oris Moon said, now then, Mardy Bum, I've seen this frown, it's like looking down the barrel of a gun as it goes off. That is from the song, I believe. I haven't listened to that song in a very long time. Arctic Monkeys, Mardy Bum. I believe that's from the song. That song. Arctic Monkeys. If you guys want to correct me, that's fine. I will go listen to that song after making this video. And that reminds me, before I finish reading these comments, we do need another word of the day. Okay, so I've chosen the word of the day for today. It's actually quite an interesting word. At first I chose it because it meant sausages. And then I chose it because I heard a car like skid outside of my flat, and that made me think, and it's basically the same word. A banger in England could refer to a really old car that isn't working properly, that's making a lot of noise, that looks really bad. Or alternatively, bangers would suggest sausages. And I'm really hungry right now, so I could totally eat some bangers, well, sausages. It could also refer to a firecracker. Bangers really means a lot of things in England. But I'm going to go with banger for a really old or decrepit car, let's say. So if next time in America, if you perhaps didn't use this word there, I'm pretty sure you don't, and you see a really bad car, you go, look at that banger. Or perhaps that means something else really offensive in America and you find yourself getting punched. But I believe not. So the word of the day today is bangers, which in England will mean bangers as in sausages, and it's really popular to eat bangers and mash, which is sausages and mashed potato. Or banger, a car, a decrepit car that isn't quite working properly and looks really, really bad. Although, you know, you can't really blame people for having cheap cars. I didn't even own a car, and if I did, mine would definitely be a three-wheeled banger. I love the Reliant Robins, the little three-wheeled cars. They're really awesome. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep reading the comments. So the word of the day today is banger. And yesterday's, no, the day before yesterday's was Mardy. So I could say Rogie is a Mardy bum, and Geo really likes bangers and mash. And Geo does not own a car, so it's not a banger. Okay, that's fantastic. Look forward to the next word of the day. I'm trying to go for British slang or Yorkshire slang. Yorkshire is the area of England that I am from. Obviously, yeah, I'll run out of that eventually. Probably even talking about, you know, Spanish slang or something. Bajiras. I'm pretty sure that's not actually slang. That's actually like a real word, Bajira. Or Bajiras. If you guys know what that means, it'd be really awesome if you tell me in the comment section. I know what it means, but it'd be cool to know how many of you do. Or perhaps I don't know what it means and I've been lied to by my Spanish friend. Anyway, let's keep reading the comments. Peanuts Love says, why does IB get a shout out? I'm calling shenanigans. To be fair, IB shout out, I told him to fuck off in the videos. But Peanuts Love totally was jealous. I'm from County Durham, near Sheffield, and I've never heard of Mardy before. Lol. Dat matter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mardy is something that originated in Sheffield, the word. But I'm not sure about that. But it is a word that's used, I've seen, you know, quite a lot throughout England, and most people would know what it means. I'm not exactly sure where it properly originates. But I mean, what made it really famous was the song Mardy Bum by Arctic Monkeys, which are a band from Sheffield. Okay, let's read some more comments. IB is such a little troll. Finally finished watching this 9,001 hour long video. It's over 9. I'm gonna stop. For fuck's sake, Geo. Fuck you, IB. That's 2 fuck yous in 2 videos. IB's actually a good... No, he's not. I hate him. Anyway, let's keep reading the comments. Oh, here's your troll comment for you. Wait, well, I'm just confused. Here's a troll comment for you to find and scroll past without seeing it. Sad days to you all. Troll face. That was Robomega. Really like the word omega. It sounds really cool. I like to vid. Geo, I just want to say you're an amazing YouTuber and I just love the ramblings. You're my favourite YouTuber and that's saying a lot considering I'm sub to Silent Claw and Chris Archer. But yeah, I really love your videos and you've had an impact on my life. Your videos make me happy. That's really awesome to see. I love reading comments like that and that really, you know, changes making videos for me. Really wants me to make fantastic videos. I'm just sat here on RuneScape watching the world go past. But I'm like live reading the comments while I record this. Oh, here's one. 696 Nicholas 696. This is one who purposely trolled me. I'm pretty sure he was just joking. Zaffy, you are a total moddy and you make me feel vile after listening to your video. I do it just to laugh at how stupid you sound. Troll. Yay, I got a troll. Geo, how would you say my name? Rex V. I don't know how to say it in English myself as I'm Danish. I think that if I said it in English it would sound a bit weird. Yeah, honestly, if I was reading that name, I would say Rex V. R-E-X-V-E. Rex V. But, I mean, you could go for Rex V. Rex V. Rex V. Rex V. Tyrannosaurus Rex V. Yeah, the Danish Tyrannosaurus Rex V. Totally. That sounds right. Let's go next. Oh, you've got more people saying happy days ex Zyphon. We're Ty Jet going let's go for like 45 minutes. I'm not sure how long this video is yet, but maybe it is 45 minutes, but probably not. I don't think it's been that long. And let's go ahead. I'm on the last page of the comments. Obviously I've been skipping over some of them because I can't read them all on the video. I'm pretty sure Billick15 was mocking my accent. Fucking bucket is kinda how he wrote it. I totally said it properly. Don't mock how I pronounce things. I pronounce everything perfectly. And M. Morecambe said 2 in 2 days. This is a record. And this video will be 4 in 4 days. I hope you guys appreciate that and you better appreciate it. Because I really do enjoy making these videos. M. Morecambe is Mr. Morecambe. M. Morecambe is Mr. Morecambe. Is fucking hell. Is Morocco Slays. You actually forgot which way the A and the O was, so I had to pause the video and just make sure I was going to say it right. Good friend, recently become my friend Josh, you know, that's him, who commented, and he's a guy who came up with the podcast, said, Geo, let's do a podcast. So a big shout out to him, because that was fantastic to see. Him inviting me to do the podcast, and then inevitably having that really long, cool video on my channel for you guys to watch. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like it, give me some love by liking it, minimize RuneScape, and come like my video, you bastard. And comment, let me know, say some happy days, even give me perhaps a little troll to read out a video, or a question, ask me anything, ask me a question, personal, RuneScape, that's fine, just ask me a question about anything, I will probably answer it on video. And if you really enjoyed the video, be sure to give me some love by favoriting the video, and, well, that's really all you can do. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more RuneScape videos, and me rambling on about really RuneScape-y and real-life-y stuff. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic time, and I hope you look forward to a new video, which will probably be tomorrow, if not the next day. Love you guys. Happy days. Oh, and girls, for like the 5 girls actually watch my videos. Yeah, totally.